Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Gravity Daze walkthrough. This is episode 15, Memories of Another World. We're going to go over here and it's going to put us into a very strange piece of world design. I really like this mission. I love the colours. Just the blend of the yellow and the ambers to the white. Just a really, really nice contrast of interesting locales. And this is really strange too, because it doesn't involve gravity powers. It involves these weird currents from these block-to-block sequences. And it is a platforming puzzle that I would have really liked to see more of this in the game, because I think this is really interesting. And I just think the design on it is really nice too. It's got some good aesthetics. It feels good. And it's just eerie enough to make you realise that, you know, this game has got some super trippy stuff. And some wonderful gradients on that skybox as well. I like it a lot. It also has my favourite asset in the game that is completely pointless, but I'm so glad they did it anyway, because it's the type of stuff that I love to see in games. So the paths that I'm going to be showing here are going to get you through this. It's just a case of navigating in an unorthodox manner. And you have to be a little patient, because some of it involves waiting for blocks to move in the right positions. And if you miss, it teleports you back to where you spawned. And it's like, do a sequence, get a new spawn point. Do a sequence, get a new spawn point. So it's all fair. There's no massive backtracking or anything. It's just really fun and really different. And there's nothing else like it in the game, which is one of the things I think really makes this game shine, because you're always doing something different, even though it's very familiar. But in the last video we were talking about Dark Souls 3 spoilers. In this one I'm going to talk a little bit about the projects that are happening on the channel. So there's going to be a channel update coming rather soon. But I just need people to realise that I have a lot of projects that are ongoing, that have been ongoing for a while. And none of them are cancelled. It's just some of them have taken a break for a little while other games have taken priority. This is something that will always happen on the channel, guys. Some of the playthroughs that I do are not necessarily for games that are that popular or on that much of a demand. That's kind of the point of them. I'm on the wrong block, by the way, here. If you stand on the block across from me, it will raise up and take you to that upper platform, I believe. But we'll see. Because I think I might have to reset here. Oh no, the block's coming down, it's okay. I just made a bad choice is all. And if you're wondering what some of those playthroughs are, I have a God Hand playthrough that I'm about halfway through. It's a really fun game, but I got distracted by some other releases that had to take priority, so that one is going to continue. It wasn't getting the best views, but that's cool. It's a fantastic game, and I know the people who were watching it were enjoying it. Then we have Fallout 4, which is so close to the end now. I should be able to finish this before I really start uploading Dark Souls 3. So a lot of people will be happy to see that go from the channel, because it was a massive emphasis, and it was only a bit of a niche pocket of my subscribers who were watching it. But it is one of the better playthroughs I've done, because if you're looking for background noise, that playthrough is perfect. It's long videos, it's lots of videos, and it's just me shooting the shit. You know, you don't even have to be interested in the game. And it's kind of the way I digest content on YouTube, where I put it on in the background while I'm doing other things, and I'm not paying that much attention, but it's generally somebody chatting and sharing opinions and feelings and reactions, and it's a combination of all those things that make it as just, you know, decent background noise. Because I don't think many people need that much help with Fallout 4, because it's a pretty simple game. But those are two playthroughs that have been running on the channel. There's also a couple of walkthroughs that are midway through. One of them is the Wonderful 101, and I keep making this one go on hiatus because I want people to watch it and get excited for it, but unfortunately it's a game that doesn't perform very well on my channel, and I don't know if it's because it's me. It could be me. I'm the one ruining your experience, I don't know. But that is a game I wish I could trade views with something like my Souls content with that game, because it's a game that deserves to be played. It's a game that there's so much love that was put into it, and nobody's played it, and it makes me really sad. Then we have Yakuza 5, which I've got to the bit of the game which I really do not like, so that's the reason why that's been a little bit delayed. It's all recorded though, I just need to get round to commentating some of the final episodes, and I put that on hiatus because Kiwami came out, and I didn't want to flood the channel with too much Yakuza, so that's the reason for that. But that one's going to continue, and it will be finished, because it's very close to being finished as it is, and it is a fun, cool game, and I do recommend it. But after that, there might be something else that's still running that I've forgotten about. But I can't quite at this moment remember. So there is, you know, lots of things to finish up, lots of things to be working on, and lots of things coming. But you need to be aware that Dark Souls 3 is going to be such a main component on the channel for the next few weeks that if it's not really your thing, then you might want to be checking out elsewhere. Because I'm going to be doing all the kind of coverage you can do for that game. You know, weapon armors, items, secrets, bosses, all kinds of stuff, and of course a blind playthrough in the game that's Japanese, which is going to be goofy as shit and hopefully really fun. But look at this level, it's such a different tone for the game. All kinds of weird platforming happening here. You have to kind of think in a different way of getting around. It's never the most direct path, which I really enjoy. You've got to also think both vertically and horizontally, which I think is a cool touch. And then we get to this, which leads to my favourite asset in the game. Cat's going to land in this massive white ivory plane, and there's going to be this weird crystallized person. And then when you turn around, I tried to do it then to skip this sequence, but you can't. But when you turn around, it populates a castle, an awesome architecturally, you know, geometrically designed castle that looks cool as shit. It looks something out of a Souls game. And you never get to explore it or see what's inside it or see anything. It's just a massive cock tease of this fantastic piece of design. It's like they had one intern who was way better at modelling than all the other guys, and this was his passion piece that somebody saw him working on when he should have been doing something else, and they're like, we need to put this in the game. And that's what they did, because it looks so cool and so out of place, but in the best possible way. So now when you turn around, you're going to see the outline of the castle against the yellow. I mean, look at this. It's straight up. It's like the Kingdom Under the Sea from Little Mermaid on the front cover when after they took the cock off. Like, it looks so good. All kinds of turrets, and I forget the technical name for the turrets. This is a cool looking castle, dude. Look at it. I would love to explore it. And it looks like you could climb it. It looks like the kind of thing you would climb in Shadows of Colossus. Oh, so cool. But thank you for watching. You take care now.